Hello, beautiful tribe. Welcome or welcome back if you watched previous videos to Liberating Laura Lynn. I am Laura Lynn, and in today's video, I want to talk to you about the 3 tips that I learned in my first trip to Medellin, Colombia, that I've already implemented on this trip. So the first tip is, there we go. The first tip is to know what the emergency phone number is. I didn't realize that 911 was not global. And in Colombia, that is not the way that you call emergency. It is a different number. So prior to arriving to Panama, I did Google it. And in Panama, it is traditionally the 911 here. The second tip is take take a tour. I wish I had done the walking tour as soon as I got to Colombia. I waited until almost the end of my trip. And on that tour, I got really great insight into the history about Medellin, Colombia. And I got somebody to show me around the city that I normally that I wouldn't have known. So I wish I had done that first. Now, I came on a shuttle bus to this location for this, so there was no need for me to take a tour quite yet. But on the second half of this trip, I plan to do that very thing as soon as I get to Bocas del Toro. Um, the third tip is this I got. Shout out to my friend Julie. Julie, if you're watching, thanks so much. Julie taught me to stay in a hotel the first 2 or 3 nights when you arrive to a new location. It gives you time to get your footing. You can also meet friends with staff and um, local restaurants and shops and kind of do some recon on where you want to stay or where you might want to stay away from before you commit. For me, sometimes it's a long-term rental that I'm looking for. So if I don't do that recon prior to getting there, then what happens is I might get there and I'm stuck in a place that I really don't like, and that I don't have the freedom to move on from. So I already have done that. I've stayed in a hotel and I will be staying in another hotel after this leg of the trip. Right now, I'm at the Global Tribal Gathering here in Colonial, or it's known as Hippie Beach. Chiquita Playa is the official name of it, which I'll tell you about in another video. So I'll keep you posted on that. But I wanted to cover the top 3 travel tips that I learned and implemented so far on this journey. Okay, to recap, it's look up your emergency phone number. 2 is to take a walking tour or have a guided tour if possible at the beginning of your trip. And 3, it's stay in a hotel or to get to know the place for a couple of days before you make any long-term commitments. Now, if you're a seasoned traveler, this you might already know. And but for someone like me who's just getting my travel experience now, this was super, super helpful. So if you're somebody who's more seasoned and you have great travel experience, please let us know if you have any additional tips. Share in the comments below. If you're a newbie and this is helpful, please also let me know that too. I tell people the only way to get travel experience is to actually travel and do it. And so I feel like I'm earning my travel experiences along the way, which I have so many that I want to share with you, but I wanted to keep it to top 3 today. Okay, if you love today's content, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Share, also subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and please comment. I want to thank you for joining me on my journey as I liberate my mind, body, and soul to live my heart's desires. Until next time, be true to you.